There we go, see? Now is the justice for our play this game. Yes, please. Now we're cooking. Alright. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. You guys ready for this? There's probably gonna be some cinematics at the beginning. Here we go! Huh? How did I get into this mess? Can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix, right? What am I looking at? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I just simply defense attorney. Silence! What? Oh no. I think we saw a nightmare. September 8, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 1. Oh my god, I love his phone. Look at it. It looks like an old Nokia. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Oh my god, it even has the green and red phone, you know, the freaking buttons. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Let's, can I... Nope, I cannot. Okay. 2110? Nah, 16011 maybe. It's pretty big. Like, Phoenix's hands are not small little boy hands. They're like man hands, so the fact that he's holding it like that, yeah. I think it's a 11611 model. Not sure, but it's a big one. And it's definitely a Nokia. It has to be. Or whatever Nokia is called in this world. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good, I finally found it. What? Talk about close call. Wait, did we get... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Ano? Nani? A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Then we got whacked in the head? Wait, hold on. No, I guess we're fine. What happened? You could commit murder with 16. Okay. Ouch, my... Yeah! Holy crap, we got gobbled in our heads. Before the trial? Was somebody just trying to keep us away? I mean, that guy was definitely, because he had the most evilest grin on his face, and... How do you fuck up flogging somebody out in the head with the fire extinguisher? Oh, my head, it's troubling. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Holy... Hello. Good morning. Hi. Ah. Oh, good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head hurts. My head sort of hurts. Roger that. What's up with the feathers? Awkward? Am I in trouble or something? Oh yeah, she seems to be a cop, right? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Huh? What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Did we got struck in our head too badly? Did we forgot our... Is she our client? Is she our client, guy? Oh, life in my hands? Question mark? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Oh shit, she's our client. I think we're having a bit of an amnesia, guys. Or Phoenix is. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Ay, 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 ay. Ei ole partiolaisetkaan hän niinku en. I think she's a cop, but we are defending her, so... Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Well, at least she's happy. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you've done for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Yeah, we are having a concussion. We're having a really bad concussion right now. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. Oh, this might sound bad, but, who are you? I'm so sorry, but... New phone, who this? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on a trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how defense attorneys treat their clients, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, bailiff. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have an amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Hold on, can I now save? Let's see, where do I start saving stuff? I'll start saving stuff here. My pressure's off. Noniin! Muisti mennä, mut eikö mennä vaan oikeuteen? September 8, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, thank God, it's the bald guy. Ooh, new music. New music, guys. Ooh, nice. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. And we... Oh, thank goodness we have something, okay. We got that. I want this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death. Oh. Whose death? 9-6 at 6. That's very... caused broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Yikes. Eteenpäin sanoo mummo lumessa, also the same as said when Phoenix entered the courtroom. Yeah. And we also have broken glasses. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsight lenses were found nearby. Okay, that has to be important. It even says that it's nearsighted sensor. Okay, keep that in mind. Not long-distance classes, nearsighted classes, like reading classes, I'd say. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorney here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes. Guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will now hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is member of the police, this cause is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe it I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Bryan, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're all well aware, the defense is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? Oh God. It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I... We weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that this guilty party is none other than the defendant. Okay, so the person who's been murdered is another police officer. No wonder they're treating this very seriously. Very well. Mr. Bryan, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. Who the hell are you again? The prosecution calls defense Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide, I'm so dead. Sup, Gumshoe? Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicidals down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. Ah, okay, no wonder he's not very happy. You work under the detective? Yes, sir. And while I was trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's just a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the defendant details of this murder. Oh, yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Exposed Park. Oh. The victim was on the one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the bench on the upper part, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the reports that was distributed yesterday. Was Dick in the homicidal section before in charge of Avon? I think he was. I can't remember for certain, though. He was a detective, though. Ah, yes, this autopsy reports, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into the evidence. Never found out Gumshoe's first name before today, and now it makes the typo even worse. There you go, now you can't unsee it. Crime photo 1 added to the court records. The victim fell from the walking path above. Looked like a long fall. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearings, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on the right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, about that. It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yeah. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. Thank you for the hydration, bacon, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Oh, since we are starting a new game here, it is like giving us the basics. Yep. Yeah, there it is. All good. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Does Phoenix have brain damage? Why does he not know this? Yeah, actually, Bacon, before this trial, we were struck by a guy with a fire extinguisher into our heads. We literally are having an amnesia right now. We don't even know our name. I mean, people are addressing us Phoenix Wright, but he's like, "Ooh, Dad." So that's why it's kind of a funny way to start the game, like, help me no recall things. Yeah, Imagine going to a trial and your lawyer has a severe concussion. Yeah, this is literally what's happening right now. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. I guess I'd better check the court reports and see what I can find. What was it again? Yeah, I know. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. Yeah, his poor client, yeah. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That is right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sure. New brain damage hoodies, yeah. And held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing... Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, he says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? Why does she have feathers on her? Yeah, I asked that previously too. I'm wondering what's up with the feathers. Because they're very, you know, bright and prominent, you know? It's hard to miss them. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Ooh, new music in this part too. That's cool. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Don't tell me he freaking wrote her name on the ground or something. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the cop. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. God freaking damn it. Now that was set up. That was set up. If you fell from so high up, and even the autopsy said that he broke his neck while falling, ain't no way you're writing a message after that. That should be freaking given. What the heck? Because we are bird brain and she's starting to look like her name. Oh, snap. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Yeah, he died instantly, but he also wrote the killer's name down. Yeah, Bacon, exactly. And even a long name as Maggie? Come on, guys. Hell nah. Oh, hell nah. I don't like saying this, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. I mean, if it had been like one letter, maybe, you know, just maybe I could believe that. But like, the full-ass name Maggie, while your neck is snapped? Hey, nah, get that shit out of here. With this piece of evidence and the class, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Yeah, Gumshoe's not happy testifying in this. Or I guess he's not testifying, it's more of a... he's just telling how the investigations went. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. See, he's freaking dead! The dude is already dead! Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. Yeah, snapped neck usually causes people to lose all control of the limbs. Exactly. But I feel like, the first case of this, Justice for All game is purposely being, you know, easy. Because it's this first trial is kind of being like the tutorial trial. Because you can imagine that this is like the second installment of the game, so we gotta give it some leeway. Gotta give it some leeway. It is teaching possibly a new player to play the game too. So is Bane basically a tutorial prosecution in these? Yeah, kinda Bacon. At the very least in these first two. I don't know if he's gonna be in the third game. I remember this guy being in the Apollo Justice too, a tutorial guy. I remember that. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts this into the evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as a day on the ground? But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective? He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witness, you have to find and expose their lies. Apparently there's some lightning and thunder going outside. Wait, seriously? Hold on. Before I continue, I'm gonna double check. Double check that. Apparently it's going around Oulujoki currently. It's not above us. It's a bit like... Okay. But thanks for notifying, doggy. Thank you. I've also been a bit worried about the thunderstorming because I noticed that it was a very heavy, like in Tornio and in Rovaniemi, but right now the biggest part is apparently in... Where is that? It's like below Ranua. Oh, I really hope it's not coming here. I'm kind of hoping that it just goes around us. Yeah, so I don't have to quit. I don't have to quit streaming, okay? Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. You guys, Bacon heard it too? Oh, shit. You guys keep me, keep me informed, because, if it starts to get really bad, or it actually goes above us, then I might have to quit sooner today, okay? Because, you know, I'm headphones on, yeah, talking to myself here, so... As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Oh yeah, thanks for informing me. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in case like this. Do you have more defining proof? There we go. Blah. Might also be lightning that keeps popping inside clouds so it doesn't register lightning maps. Keyboard being almost, yeah. Definitive. Right. Sorry. I swear I can read. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those classes? The dirt and the sand dropped out any traces of fingerprints of anything else. So what are you saying, detective? Is that you have nothing that proves those classes are my clients? Something like that. But what? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I definitely feel it down in my gut. Okay. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... was the name that of my client? Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is the picture of it. No matter which way you look, it really says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... now that she mentions it, something does feel kinda off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. Well, that's what spotting contradictions feels like. I'd better check the court records again. So I'm gonna press on the last part. There were scratches on his finger from the rough and sand. And there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. BRB, okie dokie bacon. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the written really was the victim's himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up, keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence. Oh, that. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Oh, so that's the new thing in this part. We can actually present people's pictures too. That's neat. I do remember that. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Profiles. Ooh. My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Wow, she's young. 22? And already a police officer? Okay. Dustin Price, 30. The victim and the policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bride. Except she literally said that she wasn't. They weren't dating, apparently. According to her. Got the sky and we got Gumshoe. But yeah, I managed to write the culprit's name. I don't... Wow, I don't think he did. Wow, seriously, that was not the part where you show that? Okay, my bad. I guess I need to show it at the end. Lady says defendant's name. Wait a second. That's why she said profiles, because the picture says Maggie, E-A, I-E, but her actual name says it's written differently. So in other words, whoever wrote that name, first of all, you can't even write the name because the dude was already dead. By the time he, you know, when he crashed to the ground, he was already dead because his neck was snapped. But not only that, if they were actually dating and the dude wrote her girlfriend's name wrong, now that's stupid. Wow, okay, this case is gonna be even easier than that. Okay. What is it? Did we get our memory back, please? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Oh, we're back. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Oh, God. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Bryan, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bride. Nuh-uh. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right there that it's Maggie Bride. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? People can't read? Yeah, what was that scream? Yeah, I also was like, that scream was something else. I have no idea, sir. Does anybody know how to read in this court? As you can see, that's IE, but it's written differently. The victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. Oh my god, that sound. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Dude, no, you don't get to do that. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! Yeah, so she was not lying when she said that they were not dating. They might have been co-workers, but they were definitely not dating. Oh, this is very true. Mr. Bain. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Justin and Maggie. Hey? Officer Prince and Officer Birdie had been going on for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Lol. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Birdie had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get for him. She was getting a present for her co-worker. And I have a feeling there has been a big misunderstanding. And why is nobody asking Maggie anything in here? Like, I'm pretty sure she should be allowed to say something here, or is it like this bad that nobody's believing her at all at this point? Like, what the heck's going on? She's clearly saying that they weren't dating. So, what the hell? Was they stupid? I think so. Oh, those two sound like they were close. She's right here, guys. She can hear this shit happening. Nevertheless, strategy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. I don't think we should be doing this. We could literally just have Maggie said that no, we weren't dating, and I was clearly not getting married with a dude she doesn't even know that well. I don't freaking know. This is so weird. Why can't we ask Maggie this? Why do we have to ask Gumshoe, who definitely doesn't know what the fuck's going on? How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Birdie was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. Wasn't the name typed wrong? Eh? They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What, you saying guys gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant, but I think Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Oh boy. Oh, in the sand, wasn't it typed Maggie? Yeah, we just recently we proved that that was a contradiction. So we are now talking about the relationship part. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. I had to be somewhere else, point then. Yeah, it's okay, Bob. But yeah, you're correct. We did notice the name contradiction there. Because, Maggie's name is not, written, like Maggie with the I and E. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. This has nothing to do with you. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and that I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, what's what you're saying? I know everything that happens under me. Someone so much as a scratch is there. I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at the time. Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? This? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. Oh, gee. Calm down, Gumshoe. Calm down. Dang. I think the good detective is about done here. Over 2 months ago? Yup. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a club. A single club? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the club is, question is a baseball club. Oh, I see, a baseball club. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove, huh? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it? What is it like? She ordered it. It was a custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. What? Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. As it would seem that there's a little relevance, what do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant in this case? Of course. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. Because if it was this guy's birthday, why didn't she give it then? The glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. Oh, we haven't gotten fully our memory back up, I see. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear more about the matter. Actually, I brought the club with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the club to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. That is... ugly. I'm sorry. That is ugly. Who wants a yellow baseball glove? That looks like a banana. Like a banana thing. What? I'm sorry. That just looks ugly. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Oh, thank God, even they think it's weird. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had the special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that is correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is the truth, it brings up important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Can we please sweep this under the rug already? Because that... He couldn't have even written it. The dude died when he hit the ground. He couldn't have even written the damn thing. First looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Watch him be a freaking lefty. Watch this guy being a left-handed. Because Maggie was about to say that not only was it custom made, it must have been custom made because he was a left-handed guy. I'm already calling it. This freaking left-handed. Birthday present from Maggie, the victim was custom made. I don't know. Just thinking the same, yeah. Because this is the first case of Justice for All game, so it has to be like a more simpler way of deducting things. Yes, a perfect logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground. Freaking glove is used offhand and the horror fits to the right hand. Yeah. Well, let's press on everything though. But can you really determine handwriting based on the sample of writing in the sand? Is this why amateurs are amateurs? We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Sure, Gumshoe. Sure. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. You ain't? Takes a sip. Like, Sure. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're all no bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with the scientific investigation. Yeah, but you should be able to find out quite a lot if you do your job well. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Alright. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up anyway. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Ha ha ha, don't tell me it bothers you? Every time I do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured we should be something on his finger if we had been writing in the sand. And the results? I take back what I said about the typo and the name making it worse. It's not worse enough. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. There is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use the magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's not that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. I used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. That's the power of hope. Yeah, there could be sand under his nails even if he didn't write it himself. Yeah, exactly. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I don't believe in power of science whenever you say that, Gumshoe. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, you think it would have gone through that much trouble to get it in his present? Present? What about it? Okay, I feel like it's this last part where it's saying it's his right hand. And I think we are gonna use the glove here. That we just got. Yep. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? Other than it's ugly as heck. That's special. Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. No. Yes, it is really yellow, but that is not one of its qualities. Oh? There's another reason why it's special. What would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never ever seen bright yellow left-handed glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? Oh, that's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture. Wait a second. Oh my god. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Whoa. I object. Shut up. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not, Mr. Bain. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence of the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I'm breathing again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. Dude has a fucking amnesia and still spitting fire in court.
So you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict.
Already?
But we haven't... Hold on. Yeah, I object too. We haven't figured out who did it. If it's not Maggie, then who did it? Oh, no, yet. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. Well, what is it the meaning of this, Mr. Bain? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? I would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Do we have an eyewitness? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. Wow, we got an eyewitness? What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Hey. Order in court. I believe the recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see if I can find out during the recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for a recess. To be continued. Oh, new music even in this part. Neat. Alright, now it's been 11:43 a.m. The defendant lobby number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Oh, I guess we managed to tell her, like, sorry, by the way, the reason I've been acting weird is because yeah.
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie, kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on,
I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head is one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. You can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well now by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it will help.
Is this a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Oh. I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. Okay. Makes sense. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yup. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me, to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah. Your eyes lit up when we talk about it at the detention center, sir. hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. Alright. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on the walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is this that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but my eyes lit up. Okay, somebody's yelling like crazy. Ah! You were here all along? Who saw? Maya! What are you doing here? What the heck? I thought you were training. You back? Hey! You're so mean! Oh boy, but amnesia moment. Hello, that dude. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Thursday, by the way. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. Do we have our own phone then? And when I went to check into the courtroom, everyone had already left. You're here like, who's this angry child? Who is this angry teenager? What is happening? Help. Now who the heck is this? Let me guess. I suppose to know this girl too? Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Seriously, Maya? Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Thanks? Maya? Thanks. What the heck is this list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Okay. List of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of the phone Maggie's found. Oh, so that's where they're from. Awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Hey. Hey. Phoenix is younger than me. Maya, please. If you treat Phoenix like an old prune, what am I? A freaking
ancient pharaoh or something? What the heck?
Man. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the court immediately.
Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Person I don't know. Or at the very least right now, Nick is like, I don't know who the frick you are, but hey, thanks. Thanks.
Alright, same day. Time 11:54 a.m. Discord courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Praying.
I almost said victim.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's absolute about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. I asked the court might be a little lenient on
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Please call your next victim. Hey, it's the dude! It's the dude who bonked us in the beginning of the story. That's the guy who bonked... Oh, he's so the murderer. He is so the murderer. He has to be. He has to be. Not only did he assault us, he has to be the murderer. I'm calling it already.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Oh my god, what kind of voice should I give this asshole? Ahem. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tended the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a... Oh god, there I got that. Okay, that went way too fast. Got it, we got a self-pompous dude.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox?
I have a question. I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, classes, and of course, university. First rate only needs apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That is enough. Your name, witness. Kisu. Oh no, he is most likely our murderer, Kisu, by the way. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. Say your fucking name, dude. This is the court. It was a very simple task yet again. My god, it's literally only Gumshoe who is able to say his name and occupation immediately. And everybody else who gets to go to this stand never says their name and occupation immediately. They might say their name, but then they go long road to say their occupation, or the other way around. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Old man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the Drifter Virtuo, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way of represent a boy out on a walk with a mummy. If you must know, oh my god. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you...
What else are you doing in a park, you...
Okay, I think I'm gonna hate this Wellington guy even more now. Oh my god. Oh. I would rather read the name from the tombstone instead of hearing that. Oh, snippety snappity. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. Doing basically. I mean, he did say he's a university student, so I don't know what else he would have been doing in a park. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thoughts about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. I was that of a pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
The banana?
And that was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, I did.
That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client?
You mean Maggie?
Yes, if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That this guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you crafted your lies.
Yeah, let's get this punk.
So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a non-name, trashy university.
No name? Trashy?
Now this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country.
I just saw a triple rainbow. Nice bacon. That has to be good luck.
But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, Bushleash. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Nice, Phoenix. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, or so... Did you have a phone? Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Can you shove it? I literally asked you a simple question. How could you tell the time if you didn't have a watch? Press harder. No. Answer the question, you little brat. How did you know what time it was? Just this. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're such a shallow man who can only slam the desk and point at people for fun. Answer the darn question! I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it to that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. Can I hit him? Can I shake him? Hit him? Do something very violent? I asked a very simple question, and he had to basically slander me first before answering that there was a park clock. Man, I don't like people like him.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene.
Yeah, but it said 7. That clock says 7 already. When did the victim die? 6:28. This clock is 7.
Hey.
Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole part— oh my fucking god. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, he's literally like a lad who thinks he's talking about like some important stuff, but he just keeps using a lot of words to say a very simple thing that you could just say in like one word or one sentence. But he wants to sound more smart, I guess, by just blabbering whatever. I'm off to sleep now. Have a great rest of the stream.
Thank you, Broken Tooth, and hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and a good night's sleep.
I almost don't want to press this guy because I don't like reading his lines. And how did you know he was a police officer? He could have simply said by his uniform, but, you know, he's gonna probably talk an hour before he manages to even answer that simple question, but okay. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured out that yet. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an
eye, Mr. Wright. They use these eye to see things.
In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. Släpp nytt vitt. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in the court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice because this kid is really annoying.
I know he's not a kid, he's a university student, but still, he's a pompous, arrogant snot.
Pretty much. I'm not going as that size coughing, you know what to do.
Yay! Thanks, doggy. We gonna have bodies after this.
So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful track record of life with mine. I am what you call a famous brand and name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one, and more like bunch of bananas. Now that would be a bunch of bananas be doing there. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
Yeah, I know, it's the glove.
There's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene.
And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else.
That's an inaccuracy. I know! Oh my god! Stop! Ugh. Jesus Christ, please. Let me just go and tell this pompous ass idiot that he did not see bananas. First I'll save, because I don't want to give this guy any... Guess what? Saw this thing? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? Are you blind? I don't think the dude sees very well. I don't think you can use this as a well to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Guys, the extra pair of glasses